Welcome back to the New World. In the previous episode we expanded. We took Chotek's Causeway and Machu Peaks. And we also made sure our army is now powerful and we are upgrading to tier 3 in Hexwaddle. But we finished right before we ended turn, so let's start there. And the plan now, I think, is to take the mirror pole of Tepak. We have a quest to do it, which is not super important, but always good to follow, but mostly it is part of the geomantic web. So, as soon as we get enough replenishment, which I think this is fine. Our army is so good, we don't need fully replenished. As soon as we get enough replenishment, we will move against Mirror Pool of Tepak. We got a population bonus here, but we need 2 to build anything. What we could do is build the insect breeding farm in Skeggy, which we'll do. So, I was thinking about this. Why do we need insect breeding farms? My conclusion is that skinks eat insects. Because I don't think it's like they grow bees for honey. It doesn't make sense. And what else can you do with insects? And I don't think saurus eat the insects or croxigores or anything large. It has to be the skinks that eat them. Otherwise, I don't see why they would farm them. The rest of them doesn't seem like... Well, I guess croxigores or stegodons could be herbivores. Anyways, quick turn, we're just gonna end it. And next turn we're gonna go a Mirror Pool of Teapaks, which I assume is Skaven, because there's a Skaven army standing right next to it. And it's also the capital, so we'll probably have quite a garrison. Ooh, they attack me now. I'm ambushed? How can I be ambushed? I do not understand this. Is this... Okay, well, yeah, I don't know, but we're fighting it. So we're ambushed. Don't ask me how, but from standing on the campaign map, somehow we got ambushed. So yeah, I didn't have time to deploy, but I do my usual thing here. I try to spread out all my units so I can't get surrounded or leave any weakness. I focus most of the sources against the Skaven army coming at me directly. On the left flank, I use my skinks to I'll have them skirmish and take care of their skirmishers. When I get the opportunity, they get close enough, I charge in with my sources because I want to take the fight to the first army quickly. Maybe I can defeat it before it becomes a threat. Maybe a little naive in hindsight, but it was my thinking. I keep my temple guard back because I didn't know what will happen plainly, and I wanted to keep Mazdamundi safe, but here I do something stupid, which turns out okay. I charge in the temple guards, leaving Mazdamundi completely open. And I don't react fast enough with my spears. The left flank we're skirmishing and winning. I sent in the Bastillodon to take care of it, where the Sauruses could not cover in time, and Skaven aren't the bravest, so it went fine. So now I finally realize Mazdamundi is a bit exposed, so I move him. Now he will be safe. Here we have a gap I never noticed while playing, but here they can swarm through actually. And see, on the left here I'm skirmishing, I'm using my Bastillodon and my skinks to take care of most of it. I've sent in the Sauruses now to cover my left flank of the first army. towards the first army. My swords with shields here get surrounded by Skaven, so I'm using a lot of the buffing spells to keep them alive. Luckily these little alligator guys are really tough, so I'm fine, and I still have reserves here. My spearmen, armed Sauruses that I kept in reserve until now, I'll have to send them in because Sauruses are tough, but this is a lot of rats. Mazdamundi is standing here buffing this army, or giving them his leadership bonus. And I have now moved the pterodons in order to shoot at their skirmishers, or attack them in melee as I want. Here comes the big guy, which I really want to look close at because I haven't had the time. Hell Pit Abomination, and that thing sure is abomination. That is ugly as and he will cause havoc. Really cool. My next playthrough is definitely Skaven. Anyways, left flank's doing pretty fine. They keep coming back and then they flee. But I take one Saurus warriors to hunt down the clan rat to keep rallying, and I keep pushing. And here we've soon broken through. They have a lot of clan rats, and here I am pursuing with the pterodon riders. I'm pursuing the fleeing skirmishers and clan rats on the right flank here. Here I'm continuing to harass them with skinks, and Bastillodon has started shooting now instead. But here, the Hellbit Abomination and all these clan rats and the Warlord, they're causing us damage. We're keeping it in, but we're surviving. Sauruses are bred for battle, really tough, but not a perfect battle, and it's pretty painful. But on the other hand, they ambushed us, and we're starting to hatch at the victory now. Claw at the victory, I guess you call it. I bring some skirmishers in here on this side in order to attack their skirmishers. And here's my big screw up. This little rat guy decides that it's time to take on the old lizard himself. And Mazdamundi is not that great at fighting. I think... Ooh, that looks cool. He buffed himself here in order to keep alive. Or I buffed him, I think. Maybe not now. But yeah, I think the rat could have beat him in the long run. Maybe. Otherwise, what's the point of melee escaping? Sorry, my house is being spooky and doors are opening even though I'm home alone. That's what's making the sound in the background, if you can hear it. I'm not sure you can. Scared me though. Anyways, the Warlord hasn't done that much to Mazdamundi, but Mazdamundi has been buffing himself. Maybe he can't beat him. Not sure. The Hell Pit has killed 14 Sauruses only, but he's breaking up the formation, and he has taken a lot of damage, but I think he did a lot to break us up there. Really cool unit anyways. But now I finally get the Bastillodon back here, and I get Saurus warriors with shields and spears. And now I'll try to move Mazdamundi out. Which I didn't need to, because the Warlord cowered out like Skaven tend to do. This flank here is still not won, but I have a lot of troops I can move from the left flank here to support us. Here, a lot of Skaven reserves come, which I had completely missed. Wow, they look so cool, the little Skaven. Wow, they're cool. Anyways, I missed this while playing. I was so focused on saving Mazdamundi and keeping track of all the units here. So, this will cause me problems. Because I'm not looking over here. I'm focusing on this half circle of the battle. And see, the skirmishers, they keep coming back and they do some damage. So, maybe that's what you should do as Skaven against Lizardmen. A lot of skirmishers, some clan reds to keep us in the battle and just annoy the shit out of us. So here, clan reds engage my skinks. And I'm still pursuing these guys. No clue what's going on over here. This is what and here, I noticed it just in time. And luckily clan reds don't beat our guys. I screwed up before not saving Mazdamundi twice actually before. So this time I made sure I had Saurus guarding him. Because he's just been buffing the whole game. And it's really good, just a buffer. And when we get the replenishment, we get the lightning strike and stuff, him just keeping all our troops doing what they're best at is great. But eventually we want his really good spells as well, like ruination of cities and all these super cool things. And here, I'm still not really helping my skink skirmishers. One of them is shooting, the other one is melee, and the shooting ones have a bad angle as well. Once I clear up these clan rats, I will send the Basilodon to shoot up the hill. And I will start sending troops there, but very bad reaction time from my side there. Temple guards here. They have not lost many because they weren't full troop in the first place. I think they were 81, I don't remember the exact number. And they have killed 202 little rats. 203 now. These guys are fantastic. And eventually, we're gonna replace the Saurus warriors with only Temple Guard. Because the way Lord Mazdamundi's special rule on upkeep works is, I think he reduces upkeep cost by 25% for Temple Guard. That makes them cheaper. So I'll save money by using better troops. So then I'll move all these Sauruses to another army by then. But Temple Guard you get really late. And yeah, they broke my unit. Fortunately, they rallied again. Or is that another unit? No, one is here. They rallied. Very brave guys. But yeah, here we win. So that went pretty well. I don't know why I'm ambushed still. I'll try to figure it out, but yeah, we lost 300 and they lost closer to 3,000. And so don't ambush the Lizardmen. We kind of good at that stuff. I still don't get it though. Is it a Skaven ability to be able to ambush like that? Or because I just walked and they attacked me? Huh. Interesting. Anyway, it was pretty good. They attacked me. So and lost a lot of troops. That means I can probably just attack them. And since I ate a lot of Skaven, I got a good replenishment. And now they're marching for some reason, just to make it better for me. So yeah, that's good. Could have gone a lot worse. And now they're revealed. Clan Gnaw. Or Gnaw? Evanescent Rift. Ooh, this is good. More magic. I like that. And we leveled. Or Mazdamundi. Well, I guess I am Mazdamundi. Tilition it? No. No. I'm boring. I like economy, I like replenishment, and I like all this cheating on the campaign map stuff. So I'm gonna go for that quickly. Okay. We got some stuff to do. Like attacking Skaven. I still don't get it. See, we were just normal movement. That should not get us ambushed. Anyways. Oi. I really didn't think there would be that many left, but that's the rats for you. So yeah, we can attack now, but I don't think we should. I want to have some siege towers at least. And I'm hoping they attack out. we could probably win if we attack it. That's balance of power says we're pretty even a slight advantage to them if I can see correctly, but no. We would probably win. But we would lose a lot, and I don't want that, so we're just gonna continue the siege. Hopefully they attack us. If not, we'll attack in 2 or 3 turns. So that's good. Hexwaddle is still building. Skeggy 2, Bunch of Pigs has nothing going on. And it won't for a very long time. Which I'm fine with. And yeah, we have money. And nothing to spend it on. Which is not really a problem, but maybe we can use it to get some better diplomatic advantages. Like Chimney Garkoya. Just what I was gonna say. So I bribe you a little. Maybe I'll get a defensive alliance, and maybe you'll get stronger. Oh, his crest is bowed. Dang it. Okay, how about these guys? You'll get a little more. Oh, you want it just for that? I have the wisdom of the first spawning. I was taught by the first spawning, but I am only second spawning. Thank you. Well, he is a Slon. He would know. The other guy was just a Saurus. He's a brute. How about a military alliance then? Ooh, I do have the wisdom of the first spawning. But we can't confederate. And because I got friends with you, I learned of a new faction. Okay. I like this. You'll get 800. Come on. Yeah. You're bound by duty to me because I'm a Slon. I'm not your Slon, but I want to be. Anyways, that's pretty good ending point for this turn. Ooh, the Dark Elves. Oh, you are so charming, Lord Mazdamundi. Creatures of Lustria, your cold blood shall flow. Oh, I guess it's a woman. Anyways. I can take them, but maybe I have to call off the siege then. Oh. Yeah. Okay, I can't win this one. So we have a setback. Seems they only plundered it and didn't capture it for some reason. I guess they don't have the climate for it. So then it would be a better choice to plunder, potentially. And now, ooh, underway interception. This is what I wanted. This is what I wanted to happen. Toxer. Let's call him Boxer. It's a cooler name. He's attacking me. I'm gonna fight him. So, I decided to deploy as far forward as I could almost with my skirmishers and my pterodons to get the hill if possible. And the rest of my army is advancing in its normal formation. Shields and normal swords, or whatever you call it. Mace. In the middle, shields and spears on the flanks, Temple Guard Reserve, Mazdamundi in the middle, and Bastiladon in the middle. Just wanted to get a little shots, but I tend to do more in melee with them because, yeah, if you're advancing up on a hill you don't get very good shots. He needs line of sight to fire. So these skinks, they should move forward a little, I hope. I think I'll do that soon so that I get a better shooting system. Here we go. And then from behind my army is advancing. I might not get very much done with the skinks now, doing what I'm doing, but it's not that important, I think, because for me the skink's purpose is to annoy and get my sources into battle. If my sources get into battle without taking too much damage, they will win. They will need huge numbers of Skaven in order to beat the Saurus head on. So as long as I achieve that, I'm okay with these skirmishers just getting a few kills here and there, even though the Skaven are so squishy. Pterodon Riders do a little more with their explosive. But see here, because they charge up the hill, I get charged down the hill with Sauruses against a lot of Skaven. So I'm okay with this. I don't care if these skinks suck this battle. I don't think they will, but they won't do too much. But as long as I get a lot of Sauruses into battle with a lot of Skaven, that's a battle my guys are specially engineered to win. I mean, look at it. Who would win? Crocodile Man versus Rat Man. Pretty easy. So yeah, since it didn't advance much on the flanks, I get to attack their left flank here pretty well. The right flank as well, I send in the spears here. I keep another one behind in the meanwhile, but it will do an even larger flanking move. I send in the Pterodons to pursue their skirmishers. Skaven Slave Slingers aren't just bad, they flee really quickly too, so that went well. Now I can see that they can't really do anything that would attack Mazdamundi, so then I send in the Temple Guard because, well, why not? They will break everything. And now it's a big old fight. On the left here I'm using the skirmishers. And you see they're not getting too many kills, very few actually. But all we need to do is push their skirmishers aside so we can win in melee. Broke them on the right flank. Left flank they're doing pretty good still. They actually made one of my sources out of control. But I'm buffing them to keep them at decent numbers. I'm not sure exactly who did all the damage to these sources, but they weren't full from the previous battle anyway, so it's not like somebody killed 50 of them. And yeah, they're breaking now. And as they tend to do, they rally for another pointless charge, but it's not gonna go well. These are a lot of rats, but there are a lot of cowards also. And the Pterodon Riders, they just stand here and they bomb. Really cool. And yeah, I could have been more active on the right flank with the skinks. Now they're actually doing nothing. I'm okay with my units not doing much, but doing nothing is always a waste. You can at least annoy or set up traps and such. Doing nothing here is kind of pointless. And now I start moving them forward, and they can fire on the move, but I could have been a more aggressive about them here and bombed into all these, gotten a few more kills. But anyways, the battle is over now. It was never hard in the first place. I could have done a few things to do it better, but I'm pretty okay with these results. So yeah, that also went pretty well. I think we could have lost less than 60 casualties if we fought a little better, but 60 is pretty insignificant still. And now we can definitely siege them down next turn. Might be better to sacrifice here, but I like eating Skaven, so I'm gonna eat them. Yeah, they only sacked Celtic's Causeway, which is good for me. Well, could be worse at least. We got the Tablet of War now, so 5% from post-battle loot. We'll have an imminent rebellion soon in the Settlers Coast, which will be a while for us to reach. And we got a quest here, or mission, to just get a trade agreement with Slazkotl, and it will give us blessed horned ones. So, I have a plan. I'm willing to pay a lot of money to get a trade agreement. Then I can get blessed horned ones in Mazdamundi's army, and then I take the siege. And then we have to fight the elves. But let's see here. They really don't want it, but maybe they really want money. Interested now? Okay, maybe we can get it for less. As long as we have moderate, I guess. Yeah. So no, more than that. We start here. Okay. How about for more money than that? So like this. Alright, alright. I don't think it'll work, so I'll try the extreme case. No. They really don't want it. It would have been nice otherwise. We can fix our research first. And I want sequence of stoicism, I believe. Stories are already good enough, but I want the movement. So yeah, sequence of stoicism. And we can upgrade our settlement. Ooh, great. And Monolith of the Fallen Gods gets it. We have some damaged buildings here to repair. So maybe it was good. We got to keep our money, not the trade agreement. And then, yeah, we'll have a rebellion here. And I think it's time we might recruit a lord to prevent it. Here's an arrogant Saurus. I don't know how that works. Can you be arrogant and just be a mindless killer? I guess. Here's Urekadan. He's just tough. It's probably better. And then we have Filesh. He's uncompromising, so he won't get wounded by assassins very often. But I think we want Urekadan, who's tough. And your role is just keep Skeggy ours. It'll still be a rebellion, but together with him and... oh, it's a pretty weak garrison, but maybe we can hold out. Saruses are magically good. So yeah. The only thing that's left to do then is the thing we've all been waiting for. The siege of the mirror pool of Teapot. But I want to leave it on a cliffhanger, so we're gonna stop it here. And then we'll start really exciting in the next episode. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed what you saw, please like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.